guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my favorite top 10 drugstore lipsticks. So I'm going to share with you my top 10, the best, my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore, from different brands that I think are the best in my opinion, that are also really affordable. So I'm going to be swatching them and talking to you about why they are my favorite. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, first up we have a Wet n Wild lipstick, and this is in the shade Bare It All. So first of all, I love the shade. It is so nude and natural. I think that these lipsticks are only like a couple of pounds or a couple of dollars. So that is so affordable. I know that they come in loads of different shades, but I just really love this shade. I think it's one of the most natural shades that they do. And these are so comfortable to wear. They're not quite matte. They're not quite creamy or satin. They are kind of creamy, but not so much that it would wear away really easily. And for a couple of pounds, you literally can't go wrong. They are so nice. Next up, we have a Barry M lipstick, and this is in the shade Truffle Shuffle. Now this is a very creamy lipstick. It's a very natural mauve kind of shade. It's a nudie mauve. I actually wore this lipstick on my wedding day along with a lip liner by Colourpop, and it was so creamy and soft. It didn't last all day. I did have to reapply, but it's such a pretty colour, and I think this is a really perfect bridal colour as well. And I'm sure I bought this for like £2, so really affordable. I'm not sure what shades that they come in, but this is definitely my favourite. I love it so much. Next up we have a lipstick from Topshop, and this is in the shade Shoal. So I never even thought about trying Topshop makeup before until somebody talked about it on YouTube, and I actually really like some of Topshop makeup. I like their lip liners, I like their lipsticks, and this is by far my favourite shade of the lipsticks. I have a few others, and this is in the shade Shoal. It's just a nudie, pinky, really natural shade. It's very creamy like the other one, so I can't imagine it lasting very long on your lips. But this is so affordable. I'm sure this was like £4 or something along those lines. So when you're next in Topshop, or if you're looking online, it's worth having a look for these lipsticks, because I'm sure they come in lots of shades as well. So really affordable and really pretty and natural. Next up we have a Maybelline Colour Sensational lipstick. This is in the shade Tantalising Taupe. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this so many times. I always mention this on my channel because it is just one of my top favourite lipsticks. I wear this all the time. I literally love it. And I know that this comes in so many shades. This is one of the creamy satin shades, but you can also get matte shades, loads of different types. And these are only about £6.99, so really affordable from the drugstore. And I just love this. This is like the perfect natural nude. I love it. Next up we have a L'Oreal Colour Riche Shine lipstick in the shade 642 #MLBB. I'm sure that you're seeing a pattern now. All of these, or most of these, are nudes. We do have a couple of darker ones coming up, but I just love nudes. This is so creamy. It's like butter on your lips. It's unbelievable. These Colour Riche lipsticks, they're like glossy lipsticks. They're so comfortable and so smooth on your lips. Obviously they don't last too long because they are so glossy, and I know that they come in lots of different shades. I think they're about £7.99 or something along those lines, but this is just my favourite shade. I love it. Look how pretty and feminine that is. I love this shade so much. Next up we have a number 7 Moisture Drench lipstick, and this actually has SPF 15, and this is in the shade Honey Bloom. This is more of a brownish nude. It's kind of like an autumn colour, whereas a lot of the other shades have been like pinky nudes. This is more brown. I love this lipstick. It's a lot more pricier than the other ones. I think it's about £9 or £10. Number 7 is a slightly more pricey brand, but it's still from the drugstore. And yeah, this is just my favourite shade. Obviously they're Moisture Drench lipstick. They're quite satin finish, not as glossy and creamy as the last one that I showed you. A bit more satin than that, so they will last a little bit longer throughout the day, and I just think this is such a nice shade. Next up we have a lip crayon. I know this is like strictly lipsticks, but I'm including a lip crayon in this. This is the e.l.f. matte lip colour lip crayon in the shade Tea Rose. Now, the reason why I'm including this is I know it's like very purpley, but I like to pair this with a nude lip liner. I like to pair it with one of the NYX nude lip liners or a Maybelline nude lip liner or even Colourpop, and then that makes it a bit more browny pink. I don't like to wear this on its own, I've got to be honest with you, but I like the way it feels. It's really comfortable and matte on my lips. But it's not too dry in, and I know that e.l.f. is such an affordable brand, so I wanted to include it, but I don't wear it on its own, I wear it with a lip liner. So next up we have a NYX lipstick. This is the matte lipstick. Mine is in the shade Whipped Caviar. That was such a bad swatch, but yeah, this is one of my favourite matte lipsticks. I love the shade. It's a lot more bolder than the other ones I was showing you. Please ignore the horrible swatch. Terrible. But yeah, these come in so many different shades. They are matte, but they are slightly creamy as well, so they're not going to be super drying on you. And I think that these are about £6 or £7 each, so a really affordable option. Next up we have a Milani lipstick, and this is in the shade Teddy Bear, as in B-A-R-E. And this is more of a darker, almost chocolatey brown shade. It's kind of like a reddish brown. This is obviously a lot bolder than the other shades. I actually really like this lipstick because it is a little bit bolder and it is really comfortable to wear as well. It's not quite matte, it's not quite cream, it's like a satin finish. I think that Milani has a lot of shades as well for their lipsticks. This is just the one that I have and I really, really like it. And then my final one is obviously a Colourpop one. I love Colourpop, but I just narrowed it down to one, and my favourite Colourpop lippy stick is the shade Oh Snap. And this is a very nudie shade. This is super creamy. It says matte. It's not matte. It's so creamy and glossy. So obviously it doesn't last all day, but these lippy sticks are like £6 each, so affordable. And I just like the nudie brownie pink shade that this is. I love pairing it with the Oh Snap lip liner, which is mauvey, so it kind of changes the colour as well altogether. But I actually really like this with the eye makeup that I'm wearing today. So those were my top 10, my favourite drugstore lipsticks. Those are the ones that I wear the most often. I know that they were mostly nudes, but that's just what I like to wear. So I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already, so you can see all my other videos. And leave a comment down below what your favourite drugstore lipsticks are. So leave that in the comments for me. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!